Hey, don't play Roblox on March 18th, or else this guy will get you.
What? We're flying to Philadelphia! Oh, hell no!
A good John Doe player in-game can be as scary as the myth. Okay, we're gonna start with one of my favorite killer moves. Corrupt energy is super satisfying to use. You can use it to cut off survivors in their path. However, can we put the focus on the cooler part of this? Isn't that amazing? Here's more. And the hit sounds that come with these spike combos are awesome. These spikes are so good that they can just topple over survivors like this guy. These spikes are so good that they can clutch up in last man standing. So I always explain how to use abilities in these videos, so here's a little advice for hitting people with this ability. Well, to be honest, it's really about being able to predict and track the survivor's paths, so it's kind of hard to just get good at it with a tip. You just have to keep playing John Doe and get used to how the spikes go. But I guess one easy tip is just to use it when survivors are occupied with the generators. Now here's something you can use tips for. Now we can talk about cutting off survivors with the spikes. Do you like going along your path unobstructed? Well, too bad. With some careful spike placements, you can force the survivor to engage with you. Here's another one. He went in there, so I just blocked off the other side, and then you know what happens next. And sometimes with the right areas on the map, if you do this, well, the survivor is just completely screwed. Alright, so I'll stop talking about corrupt energy here so we don't go on too long with it. But yeah, that's a good tip. Use it to block off survivors. I will also mention that you get speed 1 when you hit somebody with it. And now that we're talking about speed boosts, yeah, when somebody steps on this ability called Digital Footprint, they get slowness, you get speed. They are screwed. The cool part is that it doesn't even matter who steps on it. No matter what, you get speed, so if you just happen to be chasing somebody while somebody steps on your trap, they're probably screwed too. Dang, I actually escaped him. Chance? I just stepped into this trap and now he's coming back with speed again, so goodbye. I hate my teammates. So, for the placement of these traps, you want to put them where survivors go through a lot, like in this clip. I won't be rambling on about every single spot you can put these traps on, so get creative and find some good spots to place your traps on. I'm sure you guys will get a lot of kills with that. Remember, these traps are still useful even if the survivors don't step on them because they block off entire areas. For example, if you saw this clip for the first time, you'd think, why are you blocking his path off there? He could just go the other way. However, I had a trap blocking the alternate route there, so now he's stuck in that room. John Doe requires smart thinking, so you can place your spikes and traps in the right place. You have to plan it out. So map knowledge is also an important tool, because then you'll be able to adapt to many situations and use your abilities well. This ability is pretty simple. It lets you see the auras of every survivor on the map. I really only use this ability for 2 situations, one being so I can, hit the survivors with the spikes through walls, and the second situation being... Where the hell are all the survivors? This little animation is based on a true story, by the way. But yeah, this ability does work pretty well if you want to hit people through walls. But if you want to be a true John Doe main, then you have to use everything at once. You have to trap them with your corrupt energy while hitting them with corrupt energy, and then you go up to them and trap them with your digital footprint. Okay, this is peak freaking John Doe gameplay. Anyway, now I have to talk about how to face John Doe as a survivor. Number 1, stunned. Only stun John Doe when you're good on stamina. Yo, let me just get some stamina back real quick. Stamina wouldn't usually be a problem when you stun a killer. However, his passive Unstoppable makes his stun short and makes him speedy after it. So, this is how you stun John Doe. He stuns me and starts running away immediately. And that's what you want to do because John Doe doesn't wait too long. Just like right here, I block and then punch with 100 stamina and run immediately. Tip 2. Watch your step. You wanna do that generator? Well, too bad. Don't do it, okay? You might get somebody killed by giving John Doe a speed boost. Look out for any paths you can't take because of traps. Even after the recent John Doe nerfs, these digital footprint traps are almost certain death every time. To put that into perspective, basically when you step on a trap, you're like walking on a cane and John Doe's in a car or something. Tip 3. If you see John Doe pulling out the corrupt energy move, run! It's safe to say that a good John Doe player can be a beast. Snipes, traps, runs at great speeds. This concludes John Doe.